Okay, welcome back guys. After a short break, it's been a while, but I am back, and today as usual a lot of work to do. What was the last thing we were working on? I think that was, let me take a look. Yeah, I think we are trying to get the infrared working inside the matrix, and I kind of failed, but then I tried a little bit more off stream, and it turned out that it actually worked. And of course, the reason why it wasn't working, as usual, is me. I can quickly show you what was the problem. So where is Visual Studio Code? Right. So it happened that I have used one of my older projects, and the project was a 3x3 keyboard. I tend to use it for some kind of a testing and so forth. And before we were trying to get the infrared inside the matrix working, I was working on encoders in matrix. And of course I left the code in, I didn't comment out anything. And out of all the keys that I could have used, I've picked one of the keys that was actually assigned for the encoder. So that's why the whole thing wasn't working. I mean, we were getting some readouts on the oscilloscope. They didn't look quite okay. I mean, they look kind of weird, but now I know that they were okay. And the reason why we were getting such a weird output from the keyboard was that it was trying to interpret all those inputs it was getting as an encoder input. So it was trying to add all those things and then just output one of the letters. So that's why we're getting like messed up readings, or sometimes no readings at all, because it wasn't in the right direction. It couldn't figure out what kind of direction it was. So I comment out everything, as you can see over here, upload it, and now it works. And I think I should be able to show you if it still works, because I left it like that, and then I left for holiday. I came back, and everything can happen. So let's take a look if it's still functioning. Okay, so the main keyboard is over here, so this one works. And now such a mess. Okay, let's do it like this first. Right. So infrared is here, and let's see. Let's do I, and I should be getting okay. So now you can see if I change to let's do I, and if I put my finger, I get E. It's just one E. Nothing crazy happening. And that makes me very happy, because I know that I can freely use it inside the matrix, and it's gonna be great. So we can use all of the infrareds, everything that I have designed for the matrix should be fine. And maybe we can take a look at the same time if we can get anything out of the oscilloscope. I think I need a camera for the oscilloscope, because yeah, so this is how it looks like. And you can see if I put my finger, this square goes all the way to 0. So this is where it's interpreting the key, which is great. I got a little bit confused because when I hook it up to one of the keys, one of the switches, it behaved a little bit different because the whole line went down. But this one, I think it's more accurate. So yeah, now we know that it works. So when it goes all the way to 0, this is where we are reading input. Right. So I think this is a good news in a way. What are you gonna do today? First thing, I think I would like to change the USB a little bit. So what is wrong with the USB? Because now I have mess everywhere. Alrighty, let's go back. So USB, I think it was the mid plate. Okay, I left it like that. Well, I wasn't quite happy with it, and I wasn't quite happy because I can only find socket. Yeah, it's here. That's the one. Okay, so I wasn't happy because I would have to make a cutout over here, just like it is now. I mean, it's not a big problem, but I was thinking, how about we move it back so we don't have to do the cutout. How far is it gonna be? Let's see if I would like to move it. Okay, looks like there is some more stuff over there. Okay, if I would like it to be, let's say, over here and close. Okay, to which wall? Like this. So what is, okay, that is kind of deep, so maybe it's not gonna be possible. Okay, 5 millimeters. All right, that is a little bit too much, and I am worried that not every cable gonna fit. So do we have to leave it like that? Because I would like to move it because it's gonna be a little bit pain to print, especially with the bottom over here. But at the same time, if I move it all the way, that's gonna be a little bit too deep, and it's not gonna, might cause some trouble. Okay, maybe I'm gonna leave it. Maybe it's not that bad. Okay, but on the other hand, okay, let's see. Let's do a quickie. I think we can test it. I'm gonna copy the whole mid plane. I'm gonna move this out. Okay, like this. Okay, from here I think it's gonna be a little bit less. Okay, 3.5, so maybe not that bad. Okay, let's cut this piece so we can print, we can check it out straight away. And in the meantime, so another thing I would like to do today, because we have the top plate I think it's done. Yeah, more or less. We do have the matrix already, but what we need to do would be good to figure out how are we gonna route all of the wires, because we're gonna have quite a lot of wires. For example, we're gonna need a VCC. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, so we're gonna need a VCC. Let's start from somewhere, let's say from here, right? So we need a VCC to go to the infrareds, like all three of them. Does it need to go here? No, not really. But then we're gonna need it to go to here, towards the sensor. Okay, then we're gonna need a ground, also like this. To here and to here as well. Then we're gonna have a bit of wires, because every column, right? So we're gonna have columns and so forth. So every column needs to be routed as well. So I think I'm gonna be routing everything through here. I hope everything can fit. Because, okay, this is where the MCU gonna be. So yeah, we'll have to route it somewhere through here. So what I would like to do, I have these canals over here. I mean, these are meant for the wire, so we'll have to redesign this a little bit, because this is a little bit old design. You have to change it, because for the columns I have a 0.5. It's kind of like a wire, but it's very stiff. So I'm gonna use that. I will be able to cut it to the length, and then for the, okay, that's gonna be column. Then we have to do the rows. So as you can see, it's a column stagger, right? So rows gonna be a little bit going like this, up, and then we have to go down, something like that. So I think I'm gonna do it with one of the wires that I have, maybe 0.2. And of course, then we have to attach the diodes, but it's gonna be easy. And yeah, from the row we also have to route everything. So yeah, we have to look into it, like what are the options today. And I still have to remember that there will be LEDs coming. So yeah, that gets a little bit more complicated. Okay, what else do we have? There's an encoder over here. But encoder is basically hooked up to the matrix, so that's not a problem. I think including the switch. This one will be with the switch, and this will be without switches. Yeah. Alright. So let's cut the mid plate. We can check it out. Do I still have a... I think I had... Okay, it's over here. So I still have the socket to test. Oh, somehow I missed the message in the chat. How did it happen? No idea. Am I even connected? Let's see. They are missing a dock. Okay, Red Void, haven't I seen you before? Okay, there it is. I forgot the dock. Yeah, I think I remember you. Okay, I will try to clip it with the plane. Okay, not bad, not bad. Sometimes, for whatever reason, when I try to do extract geometry, sometimes, very rarely, it happens that it doesn't extract anything, and I think this is the moment. I wonder what is wrong. Okay, clip with plane, extract geometry, and nothing happens. Cool. Okay, maybe let's give it one more plane to cut it out. Okay, how about now? Okay, still nothing. Ah, crap. Okay, that doesn't change much. So if I can't clip it like this, I'm just gonna cut the whole thing. And that should do the trick as well. Which is a little bit pity because, okay, I don't want to clip that. It would be easier if I just could extract the geometry, but yeah. Which one is still clipping? Okay, this one. Okay, clip with this one. Cut with this one. All right, I think that's all. Okay, this piece should do it. I forgot this is the broken version of Bamboo Studio. I generally got very annoying recently. Not only I'm getting these, okay, there's no tip of the day today, that's good, but yeah, the performance is how choppy it is. Looks like 5 FPS. I was supposed to update it and I forgot. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's just print this shit. Really? 17 minutes for such a small piece? Okay, I just need to take a look if it's not doing anything stupid. Okay, so that's our mid plate, at least for now. It looks like we might have a problem. I wonder where this gonna end up. Probably, okay, maybe not on the bed, because looks like the main piece just fell down. So okay, maybe it doesn't require intervention. Okay, so now the boring part. How to route all the wires. Okay, the bad thing is that we don't have that much space. Hey, Red Void. Oh, I don't know, very old. Other than Gandalf. It looks like the print will go without any issues. Alright. I think I had some kind of a project already. Ah yes, this one, left, right. Okay, let's start with the right one. Okay, layer 1. What is that? Okay. So this one will be rows. How can I change the name? But definitely this is an overkill for this kind of a work. Okay, so this one is rows. Okay, new layer. Okay, let's make VCC. Okay, we can hide this. Okay, maybe not this one. Okay, so this is not columns really. Maybe one more layer. Okay, let's change this to plate. Okay, now it's gonna be better. Ah shit, where did it go? Yeah, you're close. You're very close. Okay, finally, I got it right. So our plate columns like this. Okay, so VCC. What do we need to do? How should we approach that? How about we make a small circle like this? So that will be all the VCC points. Okay, so we're gonna need one VCC for the sensor. Okay, then one VCC over here. Okay, these are in the matrix, so nothing to change over here. This one as well. Encoder here, the same story. Okay, so do we need only 3 points? Do I really look like 70? Maybe I should put some beautifying filter. Okay, I think there will be one more because I look 30. Okay, 30 is good enough. I can be 30. Okay, so one more VCC will be over here because that's gonna be the connecting USB, to the other half. So one more VCC over here. Anything else? Yeah, I really would like to have all of the wires attached to the top plate. So then the only thing that will be coming down to the MCU, because MCU, I don't think we have an option to keep it on the top plate as well. Let's take a look. Do I have it over here anywhere? Because the plan was to use, okay, Arduino. It's not that big. Okay, right. We can fit it on the right side because there is some space like here or here. But we won't be able to fit this one on the left side because the left side is very small and there is no extra space on the left side. Okay, maybe I am wrong. Maybe there is. Let's see. Let's say we're gonna rotate like this. Okay, barely, but looks like it might actually fit. Okay, I hate this. Okay, but then there will be maybe not a problem. Okay, because I think we can maybe because okay, from here we would have to route everything, and on the left side that might be a little bit of a problem because like we can't go through here because then if I would like to do something with the screen, for example replace it or whatever, there will be a whole bunch of wires over here because we will have to route two things. One thing will be the USB that is connecting the other half, and then we will have to do like an USB extension from here because there is a USB on this thing, so we'll have to make our own plug and also route it to where connect here. Okay. Alright, I think I forgot one thing, because if this is supposed to be dual MCU, which I think makes more sense, we already discussed this, I need one more opening, so I need MCU somewhere. And I think I forgot to add it. Okay, how is the print going? Where's the printer? Okay, still printing. Okay, so currently we don't have another USB over here. Yeah, but looks like okay, we can fit this one over here. Makes me wonder. Okay, we need to check something because do I have a? Okay, I have a shell over here. Okay, we have two options, I guess. One option is that we can use this. I think it should have some. I think these over here, these are from USB. Well, over here we have VCC. You can't really see that. So we have VCC and we have ground over here. And these two, okay, I'm gonna check it soon on the spec sheet. So I think we will have like two different options if you would like to extend this USB, because of course if we have it like in the middle somewhere, let's see. Yeah, so if it's gonna be, let's say, sitting like this, this is actually the right side. So if we keep it here, for example, and then we'll have to route the USB from here somewhere to the top. And we have two options for that. We can either make our own like a cable, so we just need a USB-C plug over here and USB-C socket, which we'll have over here. Okay, but then it will be okay, but the socket will be on the bottom. Things are getting complicated. Well, another option is that, all right, we can also add this attached to the top, something like this. But then we are kind of limited in space. That is one thing. Okay, over here it's gonna be definitely obstructing, and over here there's not enough space. Okay, maybe one. I think one was over here somewhere. So this one might actually work for us. Things are getting complicated with this one. Not much space, because one needs to be connecting the other half, and another one that will be going to the PC. So not much option over here. But the good thing is that this thing will fit. I see it. Was it Xiao? Yeah, something like this. Okay, I think I need to go into the full specs. What is this crap? Let's pick one. Which one? Okay, 2040. What I need to find out is like how is USB exposed on this thing? Why nothing is opening? I don't know what is this. Okay, that's the size. And the website loaded so much crap, but not the thing that is actually important. Okay, PDF, what's here? I love having zoom on under the wheel. That's so convenient. Okay, blah blah blah, nothing important here. Show me the pinout. Okay, LED, boot, blah blah blah, power, user LED. Okay, the bottom. That sucks. So we have ground, we have voltage in. Okay, that's reset ground, and this is the back. Okay, I don't think we have an option here, because for example RP2040 RP2040 okay, that was Pico. I think Pico does have some pins exposed for USB. Okay, datasheet. How about this one? Oh, come on. Okay, that's the reverse side. TP4 physical numbering. Okay, I think those TP something over here. Some of them, I think they are USB. Let's see. Yes, right. So, okay, TP2 is the MDP 2 and 3. Okay, so this one does have a USB exposed. Okay, over here, this is 3, 2 and 1. But Arduino doesn't. Okay, so I guess we'll have to do it the other way. So the microcontroller won't be attached to the top plate. And now when I think about it, actually maybe this might make more sense, because we could swap to a different microcontroller, and if we put it on the plate, then we'll be limited only to the small one, right? We'll be only limited to the Arduino, and that's it. Okay, so that brings us to the old question. How are we gonna route it? I think the print is finished. Let me pick it up. Okay, so this is how it looks like printed. Let's take a look. Okay, that is a little bit deep. I wonder if I have a socket somewhere. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so this is one of the cables that I'm using. I think that could be like a standard length. And let's see if we can even connect anything. It looks kind of far away. Well, okay, it doesn't fit. I can't lock it in. We can do two things about it. Okay, one thing would be to make some kind of a cutout over here, and that would fit this. But then there might be a problem, because like not every wire, not not every wire is gonna be the same thickness over here. Might be different wire with greater thickness. Someone might want to use a magnetic one, and that one will be even bigger. So I think we have to stick to the original design. It wasn't that bad. Okay, was worth trying at least. Are you single? Oh, why would you ask? Okay, so this is kind of trash. Okay, goodbye. So okay, we stay with the original one. Yeah, we could do something like this one, this type of a cutout, but at the same time, I don't think it might even work. Okay, look at it. Seems like this might actually be okay. This kind of a cutout. There is some space left. It makes me wonder if we could extend it a little bit. Let's say that we would like to make this a little bit higher, but I think it's gonna be difficult because of this part. So this one will be getting in the way. I mean, maybe not enough thickness left. Why is it like that nothing ever fits? What is the thickness from here? Here, okay, 2.30. Okay, 2.3. Not that bad. Okay, this is 1.2. Okay, this one is only 1. So I think I can move it. Let's do minus 0.2. Okay, something is not right. I think there is one more piece over there. Okay, I think I've made a copy. Okay, this line's not important anymore. Okay, so that's the original one. Okay, this one is not important. This one is this. And I think this part. Okay, so we are back to the original one. Okay, minus 0.2. Okay, this distance is not that much important. I mean, as long as we have like 1.2, I think that would be good enough. Okay, let's take a look with the magnetic one. Is this enough space? Because this is one of the magnetic cables that I tend to use. And the question is like, if it's gonna hold. Yeah, so it looks like there's a little bit of space over here, but still that might be a problem with a different cable. Something that, okay, maybe I should change that as well. Maybe I should change this one to the same like we have over here. What I do for a living, I build keyboards, as you can see, with mild success. Okay, going back to this. So one VCC here, one over here. Haven't I got, okay, there's one more over here, so I forgot to update the bottom plate. Well, I'm gonna leave it like that. So there's one more over here. Like this. Anything else? Is there any more VCC on this thing? I think not. Right, let's see if you would like to route it. I think we should start somewhere from here. Okay, like this. And something like this. Okay, so that is not that much wire, less than I was expecting. Okay, let's do ground. I think ground will be a little bit more. Okay, one here, one here. One here and one over here. Okay, and I think one more is missing. One here, right? Okay, so far it looks so easy, but I'm pretty much sure when we get into wiring, it's gonna turn out that like there's quite some stuff missing. Okay, let me double check. 1, 2, 3. One for the sensor. This is MCU, and this one goes to the other half. If we add rows and columns, you have some kind of a script for all this stuff. Number of what? Like shoe number, unit number. Okay, so rows and columns, that we're gonna keep it like this is just like, you know, visualization, so we won't be going this far. Okay, I think I should. Okay, this one goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, that is all correct. Okay, so far it doesn't look that bad. Let's take a look on the left side. Okay, so this is our left side. So we have rows and columns. Right, let's do one more. VCC, I think we can hide these. I'm gonna leave columns because I have all the switches. Okay, this is VCC. Has to be red. Okay, here we go. So one VCC needs to be over here for the screen. Then another one over here for the infrared. Okay, one more over here. One here. One here. One for the connecting wire between halves. And I think we need one more for the MCU, right? Because we decided to have two MCUs and an I2C. Ah, yes, I2C expander. I forgot about this thing. Okay, you know what? Okay, I forgot about I2C expander. There will be I2C expander as well. Somewhere. Okay, let's continue with this at least for now. Okay, so the screen, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this one for the connection, this one. Okay, since we are on the left side, yeah, would be nice to figure out Where are we gonna put it? Well, okay. I don't think it's gonna fit on the top plate. So we have to put it on the bottom. It doesn't mean I will have to make one more design for the bottom plate. Okay, these are the expanders, so yeah, looks like they're not gonna fit. So okay, we have to keep them on the bottom. Ah, shit. We have to change that. So that will be top. Okay, so on the top we don't have this one and we don't have this one. So that will be only the part that will be attached to the top plate. Okay, VCC top. We don't have a sensor here. Okay, all of them are 4 in one column, so that is right. Give me a second. Okay, so now ground. One ground over here. Here. One will be here. Okay, something like this. Okay, a little bit more wire on this side, but still not that bad. If we get it right, if we get all the wiring correctly, then it will be easier to design everything. Because if I would have just do it in CAD straight away and just just think about, okay, I have a ground here, ground there, just put the wire holders, it's easy to miss something. Like right now I just realized that we need to take care of the I2C expander, so I hope this will be less error prone. Okay, so we have ground over here. Let's do VCC. Why is it so thin? Okay, so the whole wiring for the left side. It doesn't look that bad. I hope you'll be able to fit in two holders next to each other. Let's take a look. Okay, I think this one is for the wire. What is, okay, 0.6, 1.2. Okay, that is quite a lot. If we were to use like 0.2, maybe 0.3 wire, we can do better than that. We can make it maybe smaller. Yeah, but what I would like to see, okay, let's try. Okay, why is it so crooked? Okay, let's do meat. Okay, looks like I haven't finished this part. Maybe that is for the better. So for example over here, let's see. Let's make it, for example, I don't know, 0.4 from here. So that would be something like this. So that will be able to hold 2 wires for us. So let's say that we will have a ground going through here, and then we'll have a VCC next to each other, and we just need to have quite a lot of these. So we'll have a good tension between every point. So hopefully ground won't be touching the VCC. Okay, but as I said, we can redesign that because this one is a little bit too big. I mean, to take 0.6 radius, so that gives us 1.2, and we could get away. Okay, let's say that the wire will be 0.3. So if we do, for example, like 0.2 wire, 2-point radius, so that will be diameter of 0.4. So that should be already enough. Let's see how it's gonna look like if we do not much difference. 0.2 radius. Okay, that is tiny. How about 0.3? Yeah, I guess something we should test out. Can I print it right now? Something like a wire guide. Yeah, I think that makes sense, such a naming. Okay, this one and this one. Right, let's hide it. So this one is what? 1.2, and this one will be 0.6. Okay, let's move it a little bit. Let's give it, for example, I don't know. Let's do 20 between them. And some kind of a rectangle. Something like this. What would be the thickness? Maybe, okay. Let's make it 0.8. Doesn't have to be too thick. I am just curious how it's gonna work. It's upside down. Alright, now it's correct. Oh, damn, it's slow. Okay, I will fix it later. Okay, I need to check because I think there is some stuff left on the bed. This looks good. Let's send it. Okay guys, I will be right back. Okay, here I am. And the print is going. Or at least it seems like it's going. What happened? Finish already? No way. So fast? Wow. Or have I been out for so long? Okay, let's take a look. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Okay, 0.2. Point 2 as well. Okay, 0.3 is here. It's a tiny hole. Well, it's not that bad, but at the same time, I think there might be an issue. Because this wire gets kind of... It is a little bit stiff, so it doesn't bend that easily. And this one is 0.3. I'm gonna check 0.2 soon. As you can see, it's getting close. So I think what we can do with it would be to just add some kind of a divider between these two. So there'll be like a piece of plastic sticking out, just to prevent them from touching. Let's see. Okay, this one is 0.3, so maybe 0.3 is a little bit too stiff. As you can see, it's difficult to straighten it. Yeah, doesn't look too well. Over here I have 0.2. Well, I guess it's the same story over here. It's not that great. Okay, can we substitute with anything else? I don't think so. So we'll have to either make like a full canal or make some kind of a divider. I think divider would make a little bit more sense, maybe. Yeah, because this is not great. If this wire was something like a piece of thread or something like that, then we can maybe, attach it to one end and tighten it, so that would make it straight. But like this, it doesn't get straight. Even if I pull it on the other side, it doesn't get better. So that kind of sucks. Okay, I also got this some time ago. I meant to use it for the columns. It makes me wonder if we can maybe use it for... Okay, this one is quite nice. It's quite stiff. Okay, 0.5. This one is promising. Yeah, so we could definitely have two next to each other without risking anything touching. Okay, sorry, I forgot that. So this one looks better. I think we could have like two of them next to each other, and there won't be any risk that the wires will touch. It doesn't fit on this one, but that is okay, because that one was what? 0.4. So we can make it a bit smaller, because this one, yeah, it's a little bit loose. It makes me wonder if I would be able to route it, for example, like this, and if I have I would like to bend it a little bit, probably not gonna work. So I think it would be nicer if we could make this opening a little bit different, so that we could, for example, fit the wire from the top, like this. So if we had a plate like that, we could like press it from one end, for example, like here, bend it, press it, like this, and maybe even connect two of them just solder them together. If, for example, if it was not enough length, we can always do it like in pieces. Okay. This one is 0.3, so it should be 0.6, but it's too small. I can't fit this one in. But I think we are short, maybe like 0.4 should do the trick. Okay, how could we make an opening? Right, something like this. Okay, something like this. So the wire will go in from the top. I'm hoping that will be enough space for it to go through. I'm hoping this will open up a little bit. And then it will be sitting over here, and hopefully it won't be coming out. Let's take a look. Let's say we would like to have, okay, 0.5. Okay, so the wire will be thick like this. So the overlap is not that bad. And if it was sitting over here, there's plenty of space. Okay, how about, okay, let's do it like this. Maybe we can make it smaller. The shorter it is, probably will be better for us. We'll have more space later on, for example, for the LEDs and other stuff. So that would be 0.25. Okay, something like this. Okay, over here, is this enough space? Maybe let's move it up by, I don't know, okay, 0.5. Maybe 0.1, like this. We can remove this one. I need to check, where did I put, okay, this is Alt, Shift, okay, this one. The issue is I'm working on a remote desktop because Design Spark doesn't run on Mac. And remote desktop was messing up Control and Windows key or Command key. But luckily I have it sorted out like this. Okay, so we have two holders like this. I hope it will be I hope it will be better. I wonder if it will print properly. Okay, so we can leave it to print. Okay, let's go back to our planning. So we have ground VCC for the left and for the right. We have columns and rows. Okay, so next one, I guess we should take a look at the bottom plate. And the question is if I have it even ready. Most probably not. Oh, okay, that's the whole thing. Oh wow, that's quite a lot of stuff over here. Okay, so the bottom plate needs a little bit of redesign, I'm afraid, because this one was planned for the old sockets. I was looking at this one. So I've been using this before, and the problem with them is that they're very difficult to attach to anything because there's no screws, nothing. So initially I was using hot glue, but the hot glue doesn't seem to hold that well. So that's why I have moved to the red ones. Why is this shit shifted? Okay, bottom left. I think this I can safely remove. Sorry about that. So on the bottom there will be a little bit more work to do. Okay, let me move all of this stuff. Okay, I think I can remove all of this because they won't be here anyway. Not sure why this thing is shifted. Okay, I guess for now that will be it. I mean, I'm not gonna redesign the bottom because right now what I would like to do is just to have like a general understanding what will be where. So for example, we're gonna have on the bottom. Right, so I think I have to change because I have put the VCC for the sensor on the top plate, but the sensor will be attached to the bottom. So we need a VCC over here. Okay, from here we need a VCC for the LEDs, and it should be going something like this around. Yeah, more or less like this. Then the ground as well together. Okay, one ground over here. Okay, this is just like a quick one. Like this. Okay, we need one more over here for the I2C expander, and the same goes for the ground. And from here there will be quite a lot of wires coming because over here we have to attach rows and columns. So I was planning to have them together, like going from the top plate somehow, like in like a one thread, and just attach over here. That's gonna be a lot of wires. Okay, what else? Okay, we don't need resistors anymore because we won't be using I2C to connect the parts. We'll be using serial, and this way we don't need to mess with the I2C resistor, so that's okay. Less stuff, but we're gonna be needing resistors over here. Fuck, so much stuff. Okay, how can I make a screenshot? I got something. Let me try to maybe drop it. Okay, so that's the bottom right. Let's go over here. Where is our right side? Okay. That is plate top. That is our bottom. Alrighty. Okay, so the bottom. Let's add. Let's start with what? Maybe VCC. Okay, so one VCC for the sensor. I was supposed to remove it from the top plate. I will do it maybe later. One VCC over here for infrared, not for infrared, for what is that? For the LEDs, right? One more over here for I2C. The I2C has resistors. We don't need resistors for the LEDs. Do we need resistors for anything? We need resistors for the infrared on the top plate. So we can add that later. Do we need anything on the bottom plate? Any kind of a resistor? No, I don't think so. The MCU will be here. LEDs. Is there anything else on the bottom? How is the print going? Okay, finished. Okay, let's pick it up. Let's take a look if it's any better. Looks like it needs something to push it inside. Okay, I think it looks quite decent. And seems to be holding quite well. It's not like it's gonna pop off on its own. Yeah, once it's inside, it seems to be okay. I have to say this one looks much better. Look how much space we have in between. There is no risk that they're gonna touch each other. So this one looks good in my opinion. And maybe I should lift it up a little bit. Add some more space on top. Yeah, but it seems to be holding. Okay, I guess we can go with this one. The question is how it's gonna behave when we try to, for example, okay, even if we bend it like this and let's say we'll have like one more somewhere, like we had to bend it like this, that's still okay. Well, I think we're gonna have to sacrifice a few pieces of wire and create something like an outline, and just to see if it's okay to wire this like that. I wouldn't want to, start the build and then realize that, there's something wrong with this and we can't route it. That would be a disaster. Yeah, I have to admit, let's see, it would be something like this, right? Yeah, it looks kind of nice if we had it like that. Yeah, this might turn out to be quite clean hand wiring build. Okay, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Does it really need any? It feels like it's not fully set in. Okay, nevertheless, it looks promising. Okay, so where were we? The bottom plate, right? VCC. So one over here. I2C expander, the sensor, infrared. Okay, one more. One more for connecting. So maybe I can just put it over here. So we will know that's for the connecting plug. Oh, I don't know, I have such a huge lag. It's better now. for some reason I just noticed I had like 15 FPS out of 30, and when I closed the preview it actually got better. Okay, weird shit happening. Okay, let's go back over here. So okay, this one is for USB. This one is for sensor, I2C, LEDs. MCU will be here. Do we have anything else? LEDs will be on the top. I mean, infrared will be on the top plate. On the bottom, especially on this side, we don't have anything else, I'm afraid. So okay, that is kind of good. What we can do now, I'm gonna just copy. That would be ground. Now let's drop it over here. Let's hide this one. Okay, the question is, can I change color? Okay, I think I can, like this. Okay, so the same positions where we have VCC, we're gonna have ground. Okay, I keep thinking, is there anything else on the bottom plate? The resistors, we don't need them anymore. So that's actually good because they were like adding a lot of confusion, but we need them on the top plate. Okay. Anything else on the bottom? Looks too easy. I feel like I've missed something. Okay, maybe it will get to me later. So that is the bottom plate on the right. Okay, we are on the right side. Okay. One more look on the left side. It's the same story. Okay, this, we don't need this one, and we don't need this one. Okay, what was the shortcut for the screenshot? If I can only remember. If I can... No, go. Okay. Let's do it. are, and looks like we are dropping frames again. Back over here, right. Let's clean this up a little bit. All right, so that's top plate, bottom plate. We have, okay, we have our view. I think it would be nice if we flip it. That's the left side, right? So it's gonna look like this. That is our bottom. Okay, VCC bottom. Just like on the right side. So we're gonna need one VCC here. One will be for the connector. Okay, over here there will be MCU here, so okay, we can skip this one. Okay, so that's one. Maybe let's drop it like this. This one is connecting, and this one will be from MCU, like so. Okay. Right, so the screen will be on top plate. So screen we have already settled. One will be for the LEDs. Okay, anything else on the bottom plate over here? Not to mention, we still have to take care of the bottom because it's completely different. Okay, I think that is for now. Okay, bottom plate VCC. Okay, so and that's our ground. Okay, ground bottom, ground VCC bottom. Huh. Okay, LED. MCU. Well, maybe MCU is not that much important because it will be sticking out anyway, but we still have to route it from here somehow. Like this. Okay, then for the LEDs, the ground and VCC will be carried over through the LED. So just between them, there will be connection. So we don't have to route it around. Okay, anything else? Okay, this ground is from the connector. So yeah, we have to still... something like this. Okay, this one over here might be a little bit tricky. Something like this maybe, because we have to avoid the LED over here on the bottom. Like this. This will be MCU over here. So that will be like a direct connection. And over here. I know, it looks kind of too easy. I was expecting it to be more convoluted, more wires. Yeah, and the VCC doesn't look that much more difficult either. Okay, so top plate looks a little bit more difficult, but that shouldn't be that bad. I mean, we can do this, do like a fixed wire over here. It's gonna be a little bit worse, but we can still manage. Yeah, I guess that's it. And not having the resistors makes everything much easier, I guess. But yeah, I still think that it's kind of too little stuff. Feels like I have missed something. But okay, LEDs over here, infrared. The columns and the rows, that's completely different thing. And the top plate looks good as well on the left side. Yeah, I think we have everything included. So we have VCC and ground for the screen. We have VCC and ground for infrared. Okay, I'm missing this one over here. I was supposed to open it. Let's fix this one. I'm pretty sure I had a cutter somewhere to cut out this shape. So the socket, the infrared socket would just clip in. Okay, there's infrared. Okay, I have it here. Oh, that's even nice because I have it on the same spot. So let's see if I... There you go. Let's just see if it's the same position as on the top. Yeah, it's the same position. Over here, something is off. Okay, so the cutouts are in proper position. I think I just left the sockets hanging. because I was moving them out. As you can see, these are a little bit close. I have moved them a little bit. Yeah, but that is not important. Now it's in place. Alright, I guess that will be it. I can't shake the feeling that I have missed something. I don't know what yet. But I guess we have to continue with it like this. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Feels like there's some stuff is missing, like some connection overlooked. Okay, anyways, tomorrow I think I would just, look more into it, take a look like what we need to do, and on Wednesday we're gonna make all the holders for the wires, like on top plate. We will redo the bottom plate, align everything. I hope we can make it in one day. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. I'm pretty much sure that we have all the bases covered. Yeah, I know it doesn't look too good, but yeah, I think it's like all the points that we need. Alright, okay guys. Seems to be correct, and if not, we're gonna fix it on Wednesday. Okay, I will see you on Wednesday. We're gonna continue. I hope a little bit more work in CAD than just like drawing in Affinity. I will try to look into it tomorrow, see if there's really something missing or not. Maybe make a proper list like what needs to be added. And yeah, alright. Okay, thank you very much for watching today. Please be back on Wednesday. We will continue. I hope. Okay. Thank you guys, and yeah, have a great day, and I will see you on Wednesday.